in this territory, which is probably the rainforest. They're one of those guys that in the dark, they hunt in the dark, and I like to hunt. When people not looking or people just in the back. So I would say, yeah, really, Black Panther. Right. Say it louder. Things that I can take from him. I'm sure, when I get there, he'll probably teach me a lot since I'm going to be playing on side of him. And to learn those guys, learn how he plays, learn what got him there. So that's just really it. No, sir. Good. Good. I would say outside came more easier since I've been playing there my whole life. When I got to LSU, I was, primary slot guy. After my sophomore year, I started getting more outside, so it became easier to play outside rather than the slot. But the slot is easier to play, especially since you got a lot of room, you got a lot of space to, create space for yourself. I would say, it started playing the game, started playing Call of Duty with each other, and then that relationship, when you're a football player, and you're able to, connect with another football player, it just one-on-one is like your brother, really. No, sir. What's your scout report on Brian Thomas? Freak of nature, bro. I know a lot of people, think he doesn't love the game of football. He loves the game of football, bro. He's a freak athlete. When I watched him the first time when we was out there our freshman year, I'm like, bro, this dude gonna be a problem.
When you play.
Right. When I met the Giants, it was a great interview. I knew they was looking for a good receiver. Well, I don't know really if they're looking for a good receiver, but I feel like the head coach, he really likes me a lot. I know they still looking for that wide receiver one, especially after Odell left. So if I can come in and be that guy, then so be it. No, I never had any relationship with Odell. I would say I created space for him to throw the ball. I never really gave him a small window for him to throw the ball, and just me using my speed and using, the ability to track the ball, really. That's what made it, that work. I would probably say fourth down and 5 against Mississippi State. That one really, because we knew, I think they knew it was coming, but they really couldn't stop. Jaden got hit on that play also and still was able to throw a good ball. I would say I went against any tough cornerback this season. Since I played, I went against like 6 DBs a game, so it was hard to really tell, which one was actually good. But my previous years, I did go against a lot of good corners. All right, I would say, just like Devontae Adams, I would say, coming up after you get your route, come with a plan, a release. Just get open, really. So I don't really have, I'm going to say I really don't have a plan what I'm going to do. It's always just off the snap of the ball, how he plays, how he stands, where he lines up at. So it changed the route deception. Oh, yeah, all the time, yeah. During the run game.
What's your basketball cuff? Because there's such a similarity between releasing off the ground. I'm curious.
You said that?
Your basketball player comparisons, an NBA player. There's such a similarity between releasing on a route and getting to the back.
Nah, not really. Not really too much basketball. I play basketball, but I'm not NBA good though. Jordan.
For teams that have a young quarterback, I guess what would your argument be for those teams to help that quarterback by taking a wide receiver and the value there versus offensive line and the value in young, talented receiver?
Especially dealing with a young quarterback, especially coming out of college. I mean, it's the same thing when you go from college to the NFL, really, especially if you play in the SEC. Those guys going to play on Sundays anyway, but, it's not too many really much different from, a rookie quarterback rather than being 3 years in the league, to me, if you would ask me. So, nothing really.